Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited because you guys showed me so much love and so much support in my last video about me being a 40-year-old gamer. Yes, I was a little bit skeptical about making that video because obvious reasons, but I feel like I really found my tribe and I really found my people. Like, I feel like we are a whole entire community out here who have this thing in common, and I'm so excited. So if you're here and you subscribed or you've commented, thank you so much. You guys are amazing. I feel like I got a whole bunch of new friends. Yay! So the purpose of me coming back today is I want to talk a little bit about my top 3 favorite cozy games and my favorite accessory right now. Okay, so we just gonna jump right in because I know y'all busy. You want to get back to gaming, and that's fine because I do too. So let's jump right into these top 3 games. Number 1, you heard me talk about it in the last video. It is in first place. It's probably going to always be in first place, but it is Super Mario World. Yes. Guys, it is so nostalgic for me. It's so, it's everything. That game is everything. And the amazing part is I wasn't the youngest when I first started playing it. I think I might have been a preteen or a teenager, but I've played that game throughout my life from the time that I got it. Yeah, there were periods that I would get away from it for a long time, but I would always come right back to it. And being able to play it now on a platform that meets me where I am, chef's kiss. So what do I love about it other than it being nostalgic? I like going through all these different worlds, the different places you go to, like the forest. I think the Forest of Illusion, and then you have, oh my goodness, it's like you're traveling through a different place. And even though I finished the game time and time again, sometimes it takes a while to get back and remember all of the little nuances of the game, right? And even though I don't know that you can necessarily call Super Mario World a cozy game, I think cozy gaming is more about a mindset than an actual type of game. If it relaxes you, if it kind of mellows you out a little bit, if it takes you to a place that it takes you out of whatever you're doing, work, family, if it takes you away from all those troubles for a little while, it's a cozy game. So Super Mario World definitely does that for me. But 2, Beacon Pines. Yes, I am still playing Beacon Pines, and I definitely feel like Beacon Pines is a cozy game. I told you guys before, the little boy named Luca, I love him to death. He's so cute. He's got his best friend Rolo, and he's got his grandmother, and he navigates through the town and everything, and he encounters all of these different people and different little things to do. I love it. It is so laid back. It's such a disconnect. And it's so cute. It's so incredibly cute. I think for me, Beacon Pines is even a little bit more slower paced than I would like. It's a great game, but I find I tend to gravitate to things that are a little bit more faster paced, if that makes sense. And I'll tell you what I mean when I tell you my 3rd game, okay? But if I can slow down and really try to wind down, and I don't really have an agenda, just to chill out, Beacon Pines is my game, because it's such a pace that, okay, you chill. You're not really doing anything. You don't have nothing to do. You're not on a mission, which you are on a mission, but I don't feel like I'm hurried. It's chill. It's laid back. So I love Beacon Pines for that. Last but not least for today, this totally surprised me. I didn't think I would ever say this game is going to be my favorite. Some of you guys recommended it to me in the comments in my previous video, and I've absolutely fallen in love with it, okay? And that is Zelda Breath of the Wild. Oh, I love this game. And with me being a millennial, and Zelda's been out for a long time, and I feel like I tried to play it before and I couldn't get into it. I don't know what the reason was, but now when I got Breath of the Wild and I began playing it, I really enjoy it. I'm only on like chapter 2, or I'm not that far into the game, but I'm already digging it. I'm already loving it. And one, I like the pace of it. Even though this has a story to tell too, it's not as slow pace. It's like you can move through it as quickly as you want to, and there's lots of things to do. You get to fight, you get to climb, you get to swim, like you do all of these things. And in my opinion, the graphics are really beautiful. I love them. I'm enjoying Breath of the Wild. As a matter of fact, when I went to purchase the game, my salesperson, because I went into the gaming store and I bought a used copy, and the person was telling me, oh, we have one left of the sequel and you can get that one if you want. And I remember you guys specifically, some of you in the comments told me to get Breath of the Wild. And I said, no, let me stick to what my people, what my tribe tell me to get. And I'm so glad that I did, because I feel like I can continue to work through this, get to know the storyline a little bit better. Then I can upgrade to the next one, which the name escapes me, but I'm sure I can find it really quickly. So I feel like for right now, Breath of the Wild is actually going to be the game that I'm on the most. Like, I think that's going to be the one that I'm going to be giving the most time and attention for right now until I complete it. So I might be back asking for help navigating through Breath of the Wild, but I love it. I love it. I'm so glad you guys recommended it, because and it's fun for me. So yeah. Okay, so switching gears a little bit, I told you that we were going to talk a little bit about my favorite accessory for right now, and Unitech actually sent this to me. I will be completely honest with you guys. I was thinking, how great can it be? Most of my games are digital, but I do have some hard copy games, and the reason I got digital for most of my games is because I was thinking, I don't want to be switching my game cards back and forth. That's why I got digital. But when Unitech sent this to me and I actually got it up and going, I was like, aha, the light bulb moment went off. I think I can show you better than I can tell you. So let's head on into the TV room and hook this baby up, and then we'll talk about it a little bit more, okay? See you on the flip side. Okay, so we have our hands on the Unitech multi-port game card reader, and I've got to say that it was really easy to connect. I wanted to challenge myself to see if I can hook it up without reading the manual, and I'm happy to report that I was able to do that. Yay! It was truly just a couple of easy steps, which I'm going to show you right now. So you obviously stick a dummy card into the card reader, just like any other game, and that's super easy. There it is, it's in there, okay? Second thing that you do is just slide it back into the docking station, right? Now, I was wondering what to do with this, because when you put it in the docking station, I'm like, okay, it's not long enough to just hang and sit on the table. What do you do with it? Duh, Venetia. These little slots here make it easy to just slide it on the back. Let's see, how did I do it? That's simple. So now you've got a nice little resting spot for the device itself to attach on the back of the Switch docking station. So you're good to go, with the exception of powering it up, and all you do is take the USB cable that was provided, stick it here, and then plug it into the Switch docking station, and you're good to go. Simple as that. I figured maybe I'm missing something, so I did go back and read the manual, and guess what? It was literally 4 steps. So I was able to do it without reading the manual. So once you get everything connected, it's really easy to use. Honestly, if I'm being honest, I was a little bit nervous about having to use this, because you guys know how I am about losing things, right? So I figured, girl, you probably gonna lose this thing. You better keep up with it. But honestly, I don't think it's required, okay? So that's even better. That's even a bigger plus for me, because if you look, I've got 2 games in the multi-port right now, right? I've got Stardew Valley and I have Zelda Breath of the Wild. They're both here. These are some of the other games that I have that are digital or saved to my memory card. But as you can see, I can go back and forth with my Joy-Con still, okay? Wonderful. Now, if I use this remote that was included with this, see how it switches, right? I've got Stardew Valley and I have Breath of the Wild in the multi-port card reader, and it switches back and forth. Wonderful thing about it is you can use your Joy-Cons as well. So we just pick the game we want. Seamless transition. Let's head back to talk about our final thoughts. Okay, how was that? If you guys can tell, I'm really digging the Unitech multi-port card switcher. I really do enjoy it, and I'm really glad that I got my hands on it. Final initial thoughts. This gives me the confidence to go ahead and buy more hard copy games, more physical copies, which I think is better in the long run. I don't feel like I have to worry about switching them out anymore because we've got this solved. You can put up to 8 game cards in the port here. I love, love, love that they thought about how you can easily connect this onto the docking station, because I'll be honest with you, when I first hooked it up and before I realized that you can slide this onto the docking station, I was like, this ain't gonna work for me. But instantly when I saw that you just plug this in and slide this on and it's kind of out of the way, that really, kind of sealed the deal for me. I like that it's not a lot of extra stuff going on. Sometimes when you have these accessories, you've got a lot of extra cords and wires and things just going everywhere. You don't have that issue. It's a pretty small form factor, if you ask me, and I really feel like it was well thought out and well constructed. If I could ask for one other thing, maybe if it also came in white. You guys know how I am about things like aesthetically going together, because the docking station is mostly white that I have, but that's no big deal. I mean, it still goes together, but this is just me nitpicking because it's so perfect. I gotta find something to tell you guys about it, right? So if you have lots of game cards, I'm gonna highly recommend this. And if you're watching this at the time or around the time of publishing this video, Unitech is offering 20% off. So just go right to the link that I've provided in the description, and once you check out, you will be able to use the coupon. Now, I don't have an end date, so get it while you can, but there's a little treat for you guys to get your hands on this and have a nice little system for managing your cards without having to switch them back and forth. I really love this. Like I said, I didn't even know I needed it, but now I'm ready to go and get all of my physical games. I really am. That's it for today. Again, thank you guys so much for coming along and being a part of this journey with me. If you have not already, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. You can go ahead and drop a comment down. I look forward to being a part of this community with you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time.